Hello, friends. One signature on a joint bank account can expose every dollar you own, up to $500,000 of insured money, to someone else's debts, and lock you out of Medicaid for months. Today, I'll show you 6 real rules that decide what happens to that money, and stay with me until number 6, because that's the one most seniors get completely backwards. Now, you may have seen headlines claiming banks quietly changed 3 joint account rules this year. We checked the FDIC, the Treasury, and the Federal Register. There is no new federal rule, but what's already on the books is worse than the rumor. Let's start. Number 1. The strongest reason to rethink that account. Your co-owner's debts can freeze your money. The moment your adult child's name goes on your account, the law treats them as a full owner of every dollar in it, even if they never deposited a cent. So if your son gets sued after a car accident, falls behind on credit cards, or goes through a divorce, his creditors can serve a garnishment order on your bank, and the bank is legally required to freeze the account. Picture this. A widow keeps $42,000 in a joint account with her son. He loses an $18,000 credit card judgment. The bank freezes the account the same week. Proving the money is hers takes months and legal fees she pays out of pocket. Now, there is one automatic shield, and you should know its exact name. Federal Rule 31 CFR Part 212. If your Social Security arrives by direct deposit, the bank must protect an amount equal to your last 2 months of deposits, automatically. No lawyer, no court date. 2 checks of $2,000 means $4,000 stays available to you no matter what. But that shield only covers direct deposits. If your Social Security comes as a paper check, or you moved the money over from another account, the automatic protection disappears. So if you're still cashing paper checks, switch to direct deposit now. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or do it online in your My Social Security account at ssa.gov. That one call turns on a federal shield that follows your benefits into the bank every single month. The common mistake is keeping your entire life savings in the same joint account your benefits land in. Keep your savings in an account with your name only, and leave just a modest bill-paying balance in anything you share. Number 2. The Medicaid look-back trap. If you ever need help paying for a nursing home, Medicaid reviews every financial move you made in the 60 months, 5 full years before you apply. And joint accounts sit right in the crosshairs. First, Medicaid counts 100% of a joint account as your asset no matter whose name came second. Second, in many states, adding a child's name to an AND account can be treated as a gift of the balance on the day you added them. Third, every withdrawal your child made for their own use inside that 5-year window counts as a transfer. Here's the arithmetic that hurts. Say those withdrawals add up to $60,000, and your state values nursing home care at $10,000 a month. $60,000 divided by $10,000 equals a 6-month penalty. 6 months where you qualify for Medicaid, but it refuses to pay, while the nursing home bills roughly $10,000 every single month. That's the $60,000 effectively spent twice. The mistake I see constantly: I added my daughter to the account 8 years ago, so we're fine. Maybe, but only the naming is outside the window. Every withdrawal she made in the last 5 years is still on the table. If there is any chance you'll need long-term care in the next 5 years, talk to an elder law attorney before you move a single dollar. And starting today, keep 5 full years of bank statements in one folder, paper or printed from online banking. Because when the Medicaid caseworker asks you to explain a 4-figure withdrawal from 2023, "I don't remember" is the answer that costs you a penalty, and a dated receipt is the answer that costs you nothing. Number 3. The $19,000 mismatch between the IRS and Medicaid. In 2026, you can give any person up to $19,000 a year with no gift tax paperwork. Here's what most families miss. With an ordinary joint account, the IRS doesn't count adding a name as a gift at all. The gift happens the moment your child withdraws money for themselves. If your daughter pulls $25,000 from the joint account to fix her roof, she's $6,000 over the annual exclusion, and you're required to file IRS Form 709 that year. You'll almost certainly owe 0 tax because it just counts against your lifetime exemption. But skipping a required filing is how small problems become audits. Now, the dangerous part: the mismatch. Families hear 19,000 is the limit and assume gifts under that number are safe everywhere. Wrong. Medicaid ignores the IRS exclusion completely. A $15,000 gift is invisible to the IRS and still a penalty-triggering transfer under the 5-year lookback. 2 agencies, 2 rulebooks, 0 overlap. That same $25,000 for the roof? It's a Form 709 issue for the IRS and a full $25,000 transfer in Medicaid's eyes. The mistake: treating the gift tax exclusion as a Medicaid allowance. The fix costs nothing. Keep a simple log of every withdrawal from any joint account: who took it, the date, the amount, and what it paid for, with receipts. That one folder can save you months of penalties later. And remember what I told you at the start. Number 6 is the one people get completely backwards, because the very fix most seniors choose is what creates every problem on this list. Number 4, the $500,000 insurance rule and the only joint account rule that actually changed. FDIC insurance covers $250,000 per owner, per bank, in the joint category. So a joint account with 2 owners is insured up to $500,000, double what a single name account gets. If a couple holds a $400,000 CD in the husband's name alone and that bank fails, $150,000 of it is simply uninsured. Titled jointly, every dollar is covered. And here's the kernel of truth behind those scary headlines. The FDIC did change a joint account rule, effective August 21, 2019. Before that, co-owners generally had to have signed a signature card for the account to qualify for joint coverage. Now the bank's own records can prove co-ownership instead, like a debit card issued to each owner, or each owner actually using the account. That's the real banks change the rules story. It's 7 years old, and it works in your favor. But it puts the burden on the paperwork. If your bank's deposit records don't clearly show both owners, your coverage can be calculated wrong exactly when it matters most. The mistake is assuming the bank knows we're married, or that an old account from the 1990s is titled the way you remember. This week, run your accounts through ED, the FDIC's free insurance calculator, at fdic.gov, and ask your branch to confirm, in the deposit records, not just on your checks, that both owners are listed on every joint account. Number 5. The account title beats your will every time. Most joint accounts carry right of survivorship. That means the instant you pass away, everything in the account belongs to the surviving co-owner. Automatically, outside probate, before your will even gets read, your will cannot reach that money. Here's how this destroys families. A mother adds her eldest son to her $90,000 account for convenience. Her will says everything splits equally among her 3 children. She passes, and the law hands the son all $90,000. Legally, it's his. If he keeps it, the only recourse his siblings have is suing him, and courts usually side with the account title over the will. $30,000 per sibling, gone, plus the family itself. The mistake: believing the will is the final word. For joint accounts, retirement accounts, and anything with a beneficiary line, the paperwork at the bank wins. The action step: ask your bank one blunt question about each account. If I die tomorrow, who gets this exact account? If the answer doesn't match your will, fix the title, not the will. And number 6, the one that's completely backwards. The trap was never a new bank rule. It's the joint account itself. Think about why you added your child in the first place. Reason 1, so someone can pay your bills if you're in the hospital. Reason 2, so the money passes to them without probate. Here's what the headlines never tell you. Both goals are fully achievable with 0 of the risks in this video. For bill paying, ask your bank for a convenience account, or sign a durable power of attorney. Your child can write checks and talk to the bank, but they are not an owner, so their creditors can't touch your balance. Medicaid sees no gift when you add them, and nothing overrides your will. For inheritance, ask the teller for a Payable-on-Death form, sometimes called POD. It's free, it takes about 5 minutes, and you stay the sole owner your entire life. Your child gets the money only when you pass. It skips probate completely. You can name several beneficiaries with exact percentages, and you can change your mind anytime without asking anyone. There's even an insurance bonus. Under the FDIC's trust account rules updated in April 2024, an account with payable-on-death beneficiaries is insured up to $250,000 per beneficiary, up to 5 beneficiaries. So naming your 3 children can ensure up to $750,000 in one account. One free form does everything that joint account was supposed to do, with none of the freezes, none of the penalties, none of the family lawsuits. So the counterintuitive truth, the seniors rushing to add a child's name for protection are choosing the riskiest tool on the shelf, while the safest one sits in a drawer at the same teller window. So here's your one step this week. Take your ID to your bank and ask 2 questions. Is this account joint with right of survivorship? And can I add payable-on-death beneficiaries instead? 10 minutes, $0, and it diffuses nearly everything we covered today. If this helped you, subscribe and share this video with your family, especially anyone whose name is on a parent's account.